Bay reporter Jesse Gary live tonight outside the courthouse. First question, Jesse, for the commuters. Will VTA be up and running for tomorrow morning's commute?
Mike, that question is up in the air right now. The judge's order takes effect immediately, but it is unclear how long it will take VTA to get the system up and running. They had previously said it would be upwards of 48 hours to check all the lines, make sure they're secure. As it stands right now, the judge's order says the strike has to end immediately.
The court is satisfied that the plaintiffs have met their burden and that the preliminary injunction should issue.
Judge Daniel Nishigaya listened to oral arguments for over an hour inside Department 13 of the old county courthouse here in downtown San Jose. Lawyers representing VTA had sued the striking union workers 2 weeks ago, saying that while negotiations were ongoing, the rules of the previous contract are in effect. That includes a no-strike clause. However, ATU Local 265 said talks that had started at the end of December were at an impasse and called a strike of its 1,500-plus members, that strike starting March the 10th. Numerous issues had been reduced to pay raises, VTA offering 11%, the union seeking 18%, and arbitration for grievances and disciplinary actions. However, the two sides seemed to move in opposite directions last weekend, with ATU rejecting the latest VTA proposal. That prompted San Jose Mayor Matt Mahan to post on social media and to speak publicly.
The latest rejection from ATU of what I think is a very reasonable and generous offer from VTA concerns me. We're at the point now where we're talking about sacrificing the future of transit in our county, the needs of our riders who are overwhelmingly students and people with low incomes who have no alternatives. It's deeply concerning to me.
In courtroom arguments, ATU argued the old contract ended, pointing to VTA's announcements on its own website. And as such, the no-strike clause was not in effect. But VTA countered the act of negotiating means the no-strike provision is enforceable. The judge agreed, citing the harm that's being done to roughly 100,000 daily riders of light rail and buses here in the South Bay.
We disagree with the judge. This is the second time that we've been in this position where we believe that the justice systems and the court has failed us. So, we'll see what happens. We'll determine what happens tomorrow shortly. But we believe that the judge got this wrong. At the end of the day, the workers lost today.
What the judge's ruling means is that VTA workers need to come back to work immediately. The injunction is effective immediately, and VTA will be figuring out over the next few hours exactly when service will get back on the streets. There are tens of thousands of people who have suffered because of this strike, and we are appreciative of this ruling so that our employees can get back to work. They've been 2 weeks without paychecks, and tens of thousands of people have been 2 weeks without affordable transportation.
I think this returns us to a very bleak history in labor relations when employers would seek injunctions and courts would break a strike. That results in tipping the balance towards the employer because it imposes a contract on the workers that they have not approved. It forces the workers to work and denies them their ability to use their right to take concerted action, including strikes.
Labor expert Dr. Robert Ovitz. VTA officials say they're going to huddle back at their headquarters to decide how and when they can get this system up and running. Again, the order from the court is in effect immediately. Now, here's the interesting thing. ATU can appeal the order and seek an emergency stay. But while that happens, the strike cannot continue. The strike is still off pending outcome of a stay. Or the union could defy the court order ending the strike and continue to remain on strike. So we'll have to see exactly how this is going to work out. Right now, VTA ATU isn't really commenting on what they're going to do, and VTA is trying to scramble to see how quickly they can get the system back up and running. But this may not be the end of this small, mini legal battle, at least right now. We're live in the South Bay. Jesse Gary, KTVU, Fox 2 News. Mike, we'll head back up to you in Oakland.
Yeah, a lot of moving pieces tonight indeed. All right, Jesse, thank you for that.